cannot afford $1 trillion worth of tax cuts for every millionaire and billionaire in our society. We can't afford it.
The consequences of failing to raise the debt ceiling would be Armageddon-like in terms of the economy.
I say that at a time when the tax burden on the wealthy is at its lowest level in half a century, the most fortunate among us can afford to pay a little more.
The president, as David Plouffe said yesterday, regrets that vote and thinks it was a mistake. He realizes now that raising the debt ceiling is so important to the health of this economy and the global economy.
The problem that you've always had is that Republicans love to talk about you as a smart guy with really good ideas, but they don't actually support you. Who's with you?
Together, we've got to make sure any American who's looking for work can find a job that pays the bills. Together, we've got to make sure that hard-working families that are doing everything right aren't falling behind but getting ahead.
Any compromise, and by the way, compromise is not a dirty word. Even with a lot of your viewers, it shouldn't be.
One vision has been presented and championed by Republicans in the House of Representatives. It's a vision that says up to 50 million Americans have to lose their health insurance in order for us to reduce the deficit. Many are somebody's grandparents, maybe one of yours, who wouldn't be able to afford nursing home care without Medicaid. Many are poor children. These are the Americans we'd be telling to fend for themselves.
In '94, people were elected simply to come here to kill the National Endowment for the Arts. Now they're here to kill women.
This Republican path to poverty passes like a tornado through America's nursing homes.
This is a Civil War fight.
But it's an opportunity for the right wing in the House to really sock it to women.
This is the functional equivalent of bombing innocent civilians.
All this to stop women from getting the regular tests and preventive services that they need.
This entire debate has included throwing women and children under the bus.
We've got to make some fundamental choices, and that's what this election is going to be about.
I saw Donald Trump's kind of rising in some polls, and given his behavior and spectacle the last couple weeks, I hope he keeps on rising. There's zero chance that Donald Trump would ever be hired by the American people.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, endowed with certain inalienable rights, life and liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
On the 105th anniversary of the beginning of the Civil War, the words "one nation, indivisible" mean more today than most other days.
We will invest in medical research. We will invest in clean energy technology. We will invest in new roads and airports and broadband access. We will invest in education. We will invest in job training.
Probably going to have to work a job that I don't necessarily want to.
You can't be afraid to be called a moonbeam, weird, deviant, interesting, unexpected, and let's get it done.
We didn't come here tonight just to pat ourselves on the back. We came here tonight because we know that for all the progress we've made, we've still got business to do. We are not finished.